Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Happy Wednesday. It is in fact Wednesday, my dudes. Hey Kami, Captain, anyone else hanging out in Lurk, hope you're all doing well. Let's get this music pulled down and switch down over to my face. Hello. The plan for today is first to click that button so we don't have to worry about that being stretched in a weird way. Hold up. Did I... let's just really quickly press this. No, okay, it looks fine. I was messing around with putting in a new ps1 cover this morning. I was worried that I clicked incorrectly and moved something out of place, because the plan for today is going to be continuing on Breath of Fire 4 and hopefully finishing it. We are right outside what I assume is the final dungeon. It very well could be that we have a decent chunk more game left, but we're about to head into the castle and confront Folu. I imagine it's going to be one hell of a trek up the castle, but that's got final dungeon written all over it. And if we are able to get this finished, the plan is going to be to start our next chat-picked game, which is Ling Rise, selected by Drunk Kami. Meat Pillar, here we come. That's how you know it's the real final boss in a JRPG. If the bad guy turns into a meat spire, that's a final boss right there. Please forgive my actions earlier. I see now that thou art the other half of my master. What gave it away? Was it me transforming into a dragon and shooting you with fire? I shall carry thee to the castle where my master awaits thee. Yeah, final boss in JRPGs take one of two forms. It's either they turn into a meat pillar or they turn into a flesh spire. I'm looking at you, Final Fantasy VI Kefka. I am permitted to take you only this far. Walk safely, young master. Oh good, we are going to get a proper dungeon. Sephiroth is the exception. He turned into a biblically accurate angel. What is a biblically accurate angel if not a flesh spire with more rings? That's just a meat tube with extra layers. Hey, look, I can save here. Cool. That's the button. There's a key on top of this. Whoops. Let's change our battle up just a bit. We'll put Cray in. Normal-wise, we want ear shit. There's a key on top of this bookshelf that I wish to headbutt. Castle key. Cool. You know, one of the things that I really love about Bayonetta as a game... Everyone restart the counter. I'm talking about Bayonetta again. Bayonetta as a character leans into, like, this morally gray sense of existence. So, like, she's killing demons, she's killing angels. Anything that gets in her way is just going to get destroyed no matter what. And I love that the game designers went the biblically accurate angel route and made ivory dice. And made the angels look just as absolutely fucked up as the demons. Like, hell, in some of the cases, the demons that you fight are really cool and maybe even a little bit sexy at times. But the angels, nah. Chingo and a shadow. Let's just burn these bad boys. I'm not really worried about about AP. I can always just rest on Nina or use wisdom seeds. Nice. That was a solid turn. You know, I've learned my lesson. If we ever do a second playthrough, I'm definitely going to just make every single one of my characters focus entirely on wisdom. Magic in this game is so unbelievably strong. Oh, whoopsie daisies. Well, not what I was trying to do. I didn't realize I had cooked another attack on Fist Puncher. Speed. More speed. Sure. Oh, we were actually pretty close to killing. I probably could have just physical attacked my way down. Boop, boop. Two toothpicks. Count them. 2. Tasty, tasty vitamins. Magic shards. Is that are those the ones that raise wisdom? Do these raise wisdom? Nope, just AP. Or AP on Fist Puncher, don't mind if I do. I have the off feeling that we should probably just switch our party around. To have Cray, Ursula, and Nina in so that we can just immediately stack Giga Flares instead of having to worry about swapping the party around. Sword's been infused with fire. Ooh. Aw, man. Oh wow, they actually have a lot of health. We should be relatively close to getting the kill here. I don't think we need to do another magic spell. Oh yeah. Look at that, almost 300 wisdom on Nina. Oh, there's a door here. This castle definitely has big bell tower energy from Pokemon Gold. Which I don't mind, it's a good vibe. Oh no, I've been molassed. Okay, real talk though, molasses, kinda gross. Not very tasty at all. Particularly when there is molasses in peanut butter, it's very nasty. I'm not usually the type to check labels to look at ingredients when I'm at the store and things like that. I usually understand most things that I'm getting are probably going to have things in it that I don't want to know. But I've realized that some peanut butter is just way worse than others, and that peanut butter is the one that has molasses in it. Hey, he does have Vitalize, cool. Burn you. Okay, if we can get all three comboed into each other, it should be enough to get a kill. I think the only reason we didn't kill the outside ninjas there was because we didn't get the Giga Flare off. The combo broke and all we hit them with was Typhoon. Yeah. See, Giga Flare's just the way to go. Ragnarok sucks, actually. Giga Flare, though, that's the real stuff. Eggs, you say? I do say eggs. I'm always talking about eggs. How you doing today, Dagroth? It's good to see you. Honestly, I feel like at any given time, you can just assume that I'm thinking about eggs. Eggs are good food too, true. Alas, you have ramen. Hey, eggs and ramen, very good. A nice soft-boiled egg marinated in a little bit of soy sauce. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff. Yeah, you make a marinade with like a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of hot sauce, some fresh garlic, some powdered ginger. Soak those bad boys in it for 8-12 hours. Boom, that's a perfect egg right there. Honestly, I'm definitely more of a fan of a runny yolk than a solid yolk or a scrambled variety. Like, you give me an egg over easy on a hamburger, I'm happy. You give me a soft-boiled egg, I'm super happy. Probably weren't expecting me talking about egg cooking, were you? And that's how the Spanish Inquisition works. See, you would think I wouldn't be ready to talk about eggs, but like I said, at any given point, you can just assume that I'm thinking about eggs. Hell, I had some eggs for dinner last night. I'm genuinely an egg enjoyer. When I pull my ID out of my wallet, instead of organ donor, it just says egg enjoyer. Do 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 boop a doo doo doo. Would you say this game has your breath on fire? Nah, my breath is pretty cool. It's minty fresh, even. This is false advertising. I want my money back. Okay, you can stop targeting Nina. She's innocent. She's just a little guy. Alright, wait for it. Wait for it. Ah, dang. That would have been an insane combo if Giga Flare was able to get off. Imagine the doinks. She doesn't even have a sword. The bats at their first sword breaking. Isn't even a sword in here. It's just like the Whose Line Is It Anyway bit. Whose Line Is It Anyway still going, right? It's been a good long while since I've watched... Well, I can't really say it's since I've watched any game show. I've been watching game shows every once in a while when I'm in like waiting rooms. And I know Drew Carey is still up and at it. Like just in general, not specifically with Whose Line. When Alex was getting her surgery a couple of weeks back, I had to sit in the waiting room for like 3 hours, which was just a miserable time. But I'm big chilling in the waiting room. Price is Right comes on. Let's Make a Deal comes on. So I basically get to see everybody who you want to see when it comes to Whose Line Is It Anyway, because Price is Right, hosted by Drew Carey still. Let's Make a Deal, hosted by Wayne Brady. The Whose Line Is It Anyway supremacy is taking over. No clue, but there are a few clips of it on YouTube. I believe that you count as a game show. Well, you are watching a game. I don't know if you would consider this a show. But yeah, in terms of Whose Line clips, I feel like most of the ones that I'm seeing are back from like classic Whose Line, like before Aisha Tyler started hosting. Here we go. This is what we were trying to do on that party of 5 bats. Man, I love Giga Flare. Gonna be honest, Nina being in the rear slaw is doing an awful job of protecting her. Yeah, she kind of has a big target painted on her back that says, "I'm a healer." Oh, I was hoping that was a ladder. Burglar garb. Does this increase theft rate? Oh, there we are. 10% to crit hit chance. That's actually pretty interesting. Am I willing to sack the defense? I don't think I am. I don't think spells can crit, so we don't really have much reason to have Ursula try to land a couple of crits. Despite doing no healing. You know, healer is but a state of mind. It's more having access to the healing spells that makes you a healer. Don't feel like burglar was the right term for that. Bruiser, marauder, a lot of other words. Assassin could have also worked. I would have probably gone with assassin. When I think of a character that has really high critical hit rate, it's probably an assassin. Oh. I thought it was a pipe I was interacting with, not a dragon. It's not just a dragon, it's a dragone. Okay, fire burst. Meditate into that form. Actually, you know what? Let's put fist puncher in the back line. We can at least get a single Giga Flare off before this puncher goes into dragon form. Holy healing. Attacks with star stop its healing ability. Okay, so those were fire-based attacks. So we're on the right track with killing it with fire. Oh. Okay, never mind. That's not doing what I wanted to. Ah, there we are. That's what we're looking for. It's French, terrible, kill him with Giga Flare. I was watching a show with Alex a couple of weeks ago. Ah, no healing ability for you. And one of the people in the show got eliminated, and his whole thing was that he was Italian. So when he's leaving, he's like, I can leave this show content in the distance I've made. Because you know what? At the end of the day, at least I'm not French. And Alex and I are both just sitting there like, this man gets it. My man. Big claps all around. Ebony Fire. Okay, that's a cool looking spell though. You don't normally pick on the French. Normally it's the Huns. You're typically getting down to business to defeat the Huns. Vitalize seems like it's going to be too much. Let's put out a Rejuve. Alright, after this, we're probably gonna rejuvenate with Nina. Yeah. Or sorry, vitalize, I mean, not rejuvenate. Excuse me. I still maintain that the fire attacks in this dragon form sound like a karate man doing attacks. You have hua, kia, and hoya. Look at that. It's just hoya. Out here sounding like martial law from Tekken. Nice. Yeah, that wasn't too bad of a boss. Doop doop. 60k. Heck yeah. Oh ho ho. That gave Irshin Typhoon. To unlock doors with a blue seal. Okay. Better than Chun-Li from Mortal Kombat. Actually, Chun-Li's from Street Fighter. That's kind of embarrassing. Liu Kang, that's more like it. Or Kung Lao. Water Ward. Evan Costner's Water Ward? You know, now that I have the blue seal and I have to redo the dungeon from the get-go anyway, I can just walk out and go heal. There's nothing stopping me from just saying, shit sucks, hit the bricks, and leaving. Real winners quit. Heal, shop, take a nap, go fish for a bit. Oh, too true. Now you're speaking my language. You're saying the things I want to hear. Aw, dang. I forgot I still have my air conditioner on the floor from when I took it out a while ago. Hold up. Quick, memorize these portraits. I've been to Booster's Tower. Honestly, is there any time pressure? Lore-wise, is there any time pressure for us? I don't believe there is. Because we took out both of the beasts that were causing damage to the world. Fo Lu can't actually do anything until he's joined with Fist Puncher. We found Nina's sister already. I think all the time pressure is off. We can just big chill from this point. Time pressure happens so rarely in RPGs. I don't mean like mechanical time pressure. I'm meaning lore-wise. In terms of the lore of the game, there's nothing story regarded that's pushing us to do this as quickly as possible. It's not like, oh no, the end of the world's coming, we have to rush to go and fight the final boss. We must go stop handsome anime boy, otherwise he's going to resurrect God and cause massive chaos throughout the world. Nah, he's on our clock. He can't do anything until his other half joins him. Yeah. That's gonna be some good damage. I don't think it's gonna get 2 hits, but it's definitely gonna get 1 big hit on everyone. 20k. You'll love to see it. And another free toothpick. More wards. Doop, doop, doop. How do you guys feel about time pressure in games? Okay, if I recall correctly, hitting this guy with physical attacks and healing powers up when hit. If you can't kill it, yeah, we're just gonna get away from this lad. Yeah. How do you guys feel about time pressure in games? I feel like I used to get really concerned about time pressure, but then I played through a handful of Harvest Moon games, and now time pressure is kind of meaningless to me. Like, for the most part, game developers are very kind with the amount of time that they give you, so you don't have to worry all too much. Most of the time it's fine. There are some cases where it's not used correctly. Most just bug people. I feel like it goes beyond bugging people. A lot of people, like, straight up despise time pressure to the point where they won't play genuinely good games if they have some kind of timer system. Valkyrie Profile is technically all time pressure, but do you even remember that? Yeah, like, Valkyrie Profile is one of the big examples. For a game that is extremely fun, but has some time pressure elements, and people will just be like, I'm not gonna play that, actually. No, thank you. And honestly, the time pressure in Valkyrie Profile is basically non-existent. When I did my blind playthrough of that, I spent probably a good half of the endgame time just waiting to get to the next chapter. The waiting thankfully went a lot faster than Harvest Moon Back to Nature did. All my real homies remember the Back to Nature playthrough. For those of you that weren't around back in those days, I ran out of things to do in the game around the end of year 1. And the game doesn't give you credits, or like it doesn't do the check to see if you have earned credits or not until the end of year 3. So it was like 30 hours of having a great time, exploring around, doing, you know, just general Harvest Moon things. And then it was like another 20 hours of me just repeatedly resting in bed over and over again, trying to pass as much time as possible to get credits. Can only use burn. Deals damage allies and sometimes even opponents. Okay. Not the baby goo. Anything but the baby goo. Oh wow. Those guys actually gave a good amount of XP. More vitamins. Okay, that's a yellow seal right there. Is there another door in this path? We got the blue seal, but we haven't found a single blue seal door. Belladonna. Goo King. You know, Goo King was actually my nickname in college. He doesn't hit as hard as I was expecting. I was thinking that was going to be a lot worse. Hey, he can physically attack. He can do more than just cast burn. I feel as though I've been lied to. Absolutely bamboozled. Bye, Goo King. Bye. Everyone wave bye to the Goo King. Ah, save point. Oh, I can rest here. Who even needs to leave the castle? Ah, these are the beds we sleep in. Although there are 6 of us and only 4 beds. Who's doubling up? Cray and Nina for sure. And you know, Fist Puncher and Earshin definitely deserve to share a bed together. And that's mostly just because Earshin is the best character in the game and Fist Puncher is the protagonist, so it just works out. The numbers, they just make sense. Alright, what do we get there? We got some protein, some power food. Raises users' defense. Some for Ursula. Raises users' attack. Sure. Boop, boop, boop. Awesome. So with that save point right there, I basically have no no reason to conserve AP at all. I can just go hard in the paint in every single encounter. Do, do, do. Alright, that's all that was over here. Yeah. Alright, we found some elevators somewhere. Oh, right here. The somewhere is right here. 5 full. Take me up to 5 full, please. Oh, wait, is 5th floor where we came in at? Yes, it actually is. Do you want to leave the castle? Nah. We're fine, we found a save point. We healed up. I don't think I understand how this elevator system works. Well, this is new. Hey, look, actual levers. These are levers and not bosses. Entrance is sealed. We need the yellow seal for that. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Dragons and wizard, am I? Good. Now burn the wizard. Come on. Yeah. Love the extension. Honestly, it might be worthwhile to put the... Oh wow, they're strong. It might be worthwhile to put the harmonic ring onto Nina, just so we can guarantee that extension into Giga Flare. Because that seems to be where most of my attacks drop. I'm able to get the 2 fires off, no problem. It's the extension into Giga Flare that we run into problems. Cleave? Hell yeah. All my homies respect the cleave. Nicely done. Pretty okay experience too. Olu isn't gonna know what's gonna hit him when we finally get to the top. We roll up to the top level 99 from having to run in circles in this castle for so long. Like, oh god, how did you get so powerful? I've been lost. I've been lost for so many hours. Skulkin'. He can just use Magma Blast. He can just use a combo spell right out the gate. There's a shield animation that's playing around him. I imagine it's from the retribution that he cast, but it doesn't look like it's lowering the amount of damage he's taking. Yeah, no, he died before his friend did. Boom, doom, doom, da ba da ba da ba dum. Yay! More skill changing ore. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I think after this encounter I'm going to swap my party around so I don't have to think about moving people where they need to go. I'm just gonna have Ray, Ursula, Nina be the people I have up front. Just because this 2-combo Fire Blast is really good, and chaining that into Giga Flare is even better. Oh, wow. Bile over here is surviving an extra hit. Doom, doom, doom. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Dead end. But what of the uppies? Okay, I see you, game. I see you. No. Oh. No. I do not wish to fight that Orochi. The gimmick with those... Ooh, that's a treasure chest. Shaman's Ring. Ooh, wait, if that's huge wisdom, that might be worthwhile to put on. Someone talked to me about the Shaman's Ring. Reduces wearer's AP cost by 25%. Okay, this is actually interesting. I'm wondering if this extends into the cost of dragon form. If it does, that could be huge. I'm gonna put the harmonic ring on Nina. And I'm gonna change the party around. I said I was going to and then instantly forgot. Right up front, Ursula, Nina in the back. If ever we get back close to the save point, I might do a few little experiments to try to figure out if Shaman's Ring lowers dragon cost, because if it does, that's huge. More turns of dragon form would be insane. Before we finish, we're going to keep going with this encounter, though. We are rounding out hour 1 of the stream. We have an ad break coming up here in just a moment. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen and play you some music while these ads play so no one misses out on anything, and we can get rid of pre-rolls. Be back in just a moment. Take this opportunity to get up, stretch your legs, get a drink, get a snack, use the restroom, any of that fun stuff. Just generally take care of yourselves. We will be back in just a second, folks. I'll see you guys on the other side. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I do appreciate it. Let's get back to it. Boop. I really like the way that pretty much every enemy in this game looks. They all have so much charm. They're all just the cutest little guys. I mean, look at them. Just a dancing little guy right there. What's not to love? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's a problem, isn't it? Is there another route out of here? I don't think there is without the yellow seal. I think this floor might be one that we just have to completely Dan until we can get the seal we need. Oh no. Backlash, that was the name. It wasn't reflect. 2 backlashes. That's right. Ooh. All right. Oh, he's setting it all up. They've got the backlash. They've got the counter. But guess what? We've got the feet. We can run away. I'm always saying this, real winners quit. Oh, this was... I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Wait, is this just for yellow seal? Sure. Cool. Didn't even have to fight a boss for that one. I'm kind of hoping that we're able to make it through the rest of Breath of Fire today. As much of a good time as I'm having with this game, I'm definitely looking forward to switching it up to something else. And the game we got coming up after this is called Ling Rise. It's a Japanese exclusive PS1 game of some sort. I actually don't know what the game is or is about. All I can tell you is that if you look at the top left right now, this is what the cover looks like. That could mean anything. I didn't watch any gameplay, I didn't look up the how long to beat, I didn't look if it had retro achievements, I didn't see a speed run. We're out here, we're gonna go in and hope there's not too much Japanese text that I need to know how to read and not know how. We'll make up our own story. Once upon a time, there was a very ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone who looked at him died. The end. More ammonia. Delicious, delicious ammonia. No, thank you. I'm good, actually. Huh. Okie dokie. So I was complaining yesterday about how my calves were hurting because I ran a 5K on Monday just because it was the first time I was able to exercise in a couple of weeks and I had all that pent up energy. I needed to get out. Well, me being the bright individual that I am, decided to once again do another 5K yesterday. And yes, I do mean 5,000 miles. We're probably fine to just charge, right? Yeah, they have like no health. Just charge them. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. What's that? Is that treasure I smell? Oh yeah, that's treasure. Mist armor. Well, I didn't miss that armor. I already have it on Fist Puncher. Okay. Can anyone else equip the mist armor? Specifically, can Cray? Oh yeah, Cray can. Everybody but Skios gets new equipment. Maybe Skios will get new equipment if he wasn't just a terrible little guy. Also, hey, you guys want to know what my favorite part about Irshin, or one of my favorite parts about Irshin as a character is? You didn't have to buy him any new equipment throughout the entire game. He couldn't equip a different suit of armor, so his defense was only increasing from stats, and new weapons were only found in treasure chests in dungeons and things like that. Which I think is just fantastic. My beloved little superhero robot. Ooh, they just drop magic shards? That's actually huge. Okay, so this path got us the yellow seal. The yellow seal is needed in this room in particular. So let's do our loop-de-loop. Doop-doop-doop. That's what we're talking about. That's what you like to see. Excuse me. I love seeing my damage value get up to the quintuple digits. I talk quite a bit how I'm a fan of RPG systems that are working in the low number ranges. But when it's like a medium to high number range, you eventually hit a point where you understand that this number with 12 zeros at the end of it is really big. Like, hitting for 1,000 damage in Disgaea, nothing. Hitting for 1,000 damage in Pokemon, ungodly. Oh, wow. Hold up. Is Giga Flare considered a fire attack? Yes, it is. Neato. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. Burn, baby, burn. Get rid of that seal. This is looking very familiar. Watch all this do is get us a treasure chest. Which I shouldn't be complaining. Oh no, treasure? Aw, dang. Damn, even with the harmonic ring. Honestly, we can probably unequip the Artemis cap from Ursula. It's not really offering much benefit now that we're using predominantly magic. The only reason we had it on her was just because she had low accuracy on that multi-target gun when she initially joined the party. That I'm hesitant to use gun characters just because of how bad Momo burned me in Breath of Fire 3. Let's see what we got here. Ring of Clay. Oh right, we don't have Dragon's Tear equipped. What does this Sponger have? Shaman's Ring? Eh, why not? Dragon's Tear. We can always switch accessories around in the future if the that Shaman's Ring there doesn't actually impact dragon form. Boom. Yes, good. Hit Ursula. She is immune to your bowl. Damn. Well, that sucks. Get him, Earshin. Let's go, Earshin. Huge damage. And some mist armor. That probably sells for a pretty penny. If we hit a point where we ever leave the castle, we can sell some mist armor, whatever other stuff we've found. Make our money back and then some. Is it overkill to hit every enemy with Giga Flare? Absolutely not. Oh, you better not. Ooh. I'm sure the chances of death hitting are very low, but it feels like it hits maybe 50% of the time. It's a solid coin flip if my character just instantly dies. That's free red seal? Oh yeah, that's free red seal. Oh, sorry, red charm. It's different. Life shards. Is that HP? Magic shard and HP. Ooh. Love to see it. Nope. Oh no, my physical power, it's been dropped by 20%. Whatever am I gonna do? I guess I can cast magic instead. Gosh, I suppose. Nice. I agree, game. That was wonderful. Woo! Doop doo. Boo. Boo doo boo boo. Ah. Okay, so I think that red seal right there. Oh. Well, no time like the present. I'm assuming this elevator is going to take us to another boss. Oh, hell yeah. Yes, I would like to rest. Thank you for asking. You know, dungeon-wise, the ending of this game is kind of going hard. Like, not to say the beginning of the game wasn't good, but this ending portion of, like, the tomb into the castle, they've just been simply the best dungeons back to back. And by the best dungeons, I mean, they've actually been dungeons. It hasn't been just one hallway where we get into a single encounter and then it's over. Get me out of here. Excuse you, sir. I said, get me out of here. Ooh, yeah, big stretchy. I don't know, this is feeling a little boss-ish. Long, winding corridors, going down multiple floors. Feels like we're climbing out of Shinra HQ. Oh. Music changed. Moon tier, that's kind of like an elixir. Dog. Yep, this is where Bolu confronted Luna, or Yuna rather. Man, you guys think Cray is okay? Thou art come at last, thou who art me. But what is this? These mortals thou have brought with thee have no business here. Hey, Irshin's not a mortal, how dare you? Come hither, thou who art me. Okay. You gonna cut my head off like you did the previous emperor? Fist puncher, 'tis I. The time hath come for us to unite. But we may become a true god. That we may become a true god at last. Discard that shell of flesh. Shell of flesh was my nickname in college. Thou wearest and free thy spirit. Join with me. Yes, come to me. Then we shall bid farewell to this wretched world. To it appear that thou hast lived among the mortals far too long, Fist Puncher. We must sever thine ties with this world. Untangle the past that have tangled. I shall await thee, Fist Puncher, in the place where this all began. Fist Puncher! I was so scared, Fist Puncher. I couldn't move at all. But it looks like we're all right now. So, was he really here at all? Or was it some kind of projection? She says that Fist Puncher has become too caught up in this world and with mortals. He was unable to merge with the Emperor. Well, I guess we've got no choice but to keep going on. Let's go. It's me, Fist Puncher. Alright, I got a little bit worried that it was going to have me exit the castle and then have to go to the tomb where Bolu was summoned and do a whole bunch of other stuff, but no, this right here, this is a boss platform if I've ever seen one. We got phase 1 where he's in human form, and then phase 2 when he's in dragon form, and then phase 3 when he's in flesh mode. Oh, it was 6 centuries ago. An interminably long span of time as mortals reckon, but a brief twinkle for us. To this earth a god was summoned. But as the summon was not perfect, that god was cleft in twain, split asunder into 2 bodies. 'Tis strange to meet oneself in this fashion. Thou knowest what I am thinking, dost thou not, Fist Puncher? I can feel thy thoughts. I see thy memories of thy journey with the mortals as clearly as they were mine own. Hear me, Fist Puncher, thou who art me. They are nothing compared to thee. Oh. He's out here rhyming. I thought for a second he was just talking like Shakespeare. Turns out he's talking like Dr. Seuss. They be caught up in thy path, nothing more. Thou seekest to protect the mortals and their world. Thou wishest to vanquish a future. Damn you, auto-advancing text. Damn you. Can thou withstand mind power? Yeah, I'm doing okay. I've got some vitamins in my pockets if worse comes to worse. I brought an entire bottle of Flintstones chewables with me here. There is nothing you can do to stop me. Things start to get a little dicey. I'm gonna pop myself a Purple Betty. Ooh, man. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. How much longer can thee defy thyself against me? Fist Puncher! See, Nina's always been a healer. Fist Puncher, thou art confused. Dost thou truly think this would be worthy of thy protection? Thou hast seen it with thine own eyes, the mortals' joy and their anger, thou mirth and their grief, their lives and their death. JRPGs are so long. I think we're just about to the end, Morgan. We're almost there, and then we get to start another Japan exclusive game that I don't know if it's a JRPG or not. But thou doth not understand the truth, Fist Puncher. All they are, is of no consequence to us. We are endless. What be these things to us, other than petty diversions? But yeah, JRPGs are famously extremely long. We've been making pretty good time on this one, though. They, the mortals, are ignorant, prideful animals. They doth lie to one another, injure themselves and their fellows, and they kill each other and all around them for sport. Their folly is immeasurable. But yeah, if you look in the top left, I'm going to switch the cover. This is what the cover for the next game looks like, and man, if that doesn't look like a JRPG, I don't know what does. Thou understandest, dost thou not, Fist Puncher? Thou art selfish, yes? I don't know. It sure do. Not only is it probably a JRPG, but it was never released outside of Japan, so it doesn't have an English translation. So you know how I'm reading all of this dialogue between characters? Sorry to say, I'm not going to know what's going on with the next game. Were the mortals thou hast encountered not cruel? No, not at all. Nobody's ever been mean to me. Except that guy. And that other guy. And the third guy. Time to learn Japanese, just real quick. How hard can it be? It's just a language. Get out of my way, controller cable. I already know English, that's basically Japanese, right? Were they not foolish? I swear, if you show Earshin here, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, good. Weren't these pesky humans foolish? Shows my favorite character. Fuck you, man. Open thine eyes, Fist Puncher. Fist Puncher. Fist Puncher. I like this world the way it is. The way it is, with you in it. Nina, I don't know where your allegiance lies. One minute you say you're in love with Cray, the next I feel like there's a budding romance going on between you and Fist Puncher. What's going on here? In spite of all its problems and all of what's wrong with it, I want to believe in my world. Be that the best ye can do. Thou sayest thou believest in the world, that thou doth find it favorable and pleasing. These be but feelings, sentiment. These be but fleeting sentiments. They mean nothing. Come, fist puncher. The time hath come for us to become one god at last. Open thy eyes to the truth thy heart showeth thee. The mortals be unfit for our favor. You can feel foe lose despair permeating through your thoughts. You're wrong! Oh, that was a spicy slap. I need to move my mic. I keep bumping my mic arm with my chair. I don't know if that's coming through in terms of sound. So be it. 'Twould appear thou hast lived among the mortals too long. I'm always worried anytime I bump my mic, it's making just the most terrible sound for you guys. Like the sound of a microphone hitting a floor when someone drops it, just that like boom, reverberating through your ears. However, that shall be remained anon. Okay, I think first order of business, let's load up Typhoon and meditate. Okay, so this didn't lower the cost of any of my transformations. Final fight, good luck. I don't know how many phases are in this fight, but thanks, Anzamon. How you doing? It's good to see you. I feel like it's been a bit since we've seen you around these parts. Hope you're well. I'm sure Tyrant isn't the final boss. There's got to be a second phase, right? Okay, I'm just saying, that guy in the on the bongos in the back is going so hard in the song. I really like a lot of the instrumentation in this game. It's very Southeast Asia, and I appreciate it. It's got the vibes of like classic music from India and China. Ooh. That did a little bit of damage. But you know, that's fine. Let's use item. This is why we bought 53 vitamins. Fist puncher, throw out Hoya, and Typhoon. Element change. It's decent damage. Almost 3k from a single hit. That's not bad at all. And allowing that to feed into Giga Flare, pretty cool. Which is just an extra 3k. You know, that was a good last turn. Let's keep it going. Ursula's just out here popping the top off a bottle of vitamins, dumping it into the barrel of her gun. Like it's powder and just shooting it right up in the air. like she's loading an old-timey musket, but instead of gunpowder, it's just a bunch of loose vitamins. Okay, I am a little concerned for Fist Puncher's health situation. Does he have any way he can heal himself? I don't want to use item. Might, protect, rainstorm, revert form. It doesn't look like it. Oh, I can just use Giga Flame? Okay. Interesting. Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? I wonder if Giga Flare and Giga Flame are different spells. Not much. Not much there. Oh no, I've been blinded. You know, that's actually not too bad. Since I've been blinded, I can do 2 fire attacks, which is going to do huge doinks. I was about to laugh when this was the element change that made it so he absorbs fire. When I finally have a turn to do huge fire damage, he starts absorbing it. Almost 10k in a single turn, pretty good. Nice. That's probably gonna hurt. We're fine. You know, I'm just gonna say shoutouts to Fairy Village. Shoutouts just having the ability to buy full party 1,000-point heals. Jose Kiwi with the little guy. Due to unfortunate circumstances, that is the only little guy that is present. No other little guys are being seen in this area. How you doing, Jose? Oh god, what is that thing? That is a dragon? That's Tyrant. You're here? Sorry, Morgan. I've seen how many views your Trolls video has. You're no longer a little guy. Alright. This is probably going to cancel Fist Puncher out of his dragon form. Yeah. Did I get all dragon forms? Yes. Yes, I did. I didn't get all of the following spells, so I have all of the transformations. I don't have all of these spells, all the breath spells. What do we want to do here? I kind of want to hold on to my breath spells for now, so I think we're going to have Fist Puncher throw vitamins, and Ursula Inferno into Typhoon. Whoops. Yeah, I found all of the named dragon transformations, but I couldn't find a way to get back to the eastern continent, so I couldn't get to the like Golden Plains to find the glowing bird that we were told about, or going back to the mud area to get the mud summon. I ran into problems on that front. Oh, the fool. Let's see here. That will extend it. Yeah, we can extend it like this. I don't think Eddie into Inferno will do a Simoon. I'm pretty sure it has to be fire into wind in order to merge. It's a shame Fist Puncher doesn't know burn. But hey, that should give 2 hits on... Yeah, that's good. I will gladly take a bonus 6k. Or 600, not 6k. You know, worked so well last time, why don't we do it again? Morgan, if you're still here, I've been informed that when somebody is a bot and likely posting spam, the regular viewers can't see it. As a mod, can you see when somebody is sending a restricted message? Ooh. Item. I did not buy many multivitamins. How about a regular vitamin? You don't see it, but you weren't paying attention either. Fair enough. We didn't buy many regular vitamins either. It'll be fine. 800 is more than enough. You love that despite the fact he is a literal evil monster, he's named after his leadership practices. He wanted to pick the name that was as cool as possible. It's like, Tyrant, yeah. He was just really a fan of Resident Evil 3. Free ambrosia. Alright. Show me phase 2. Why, Fist Puncher? Why art we art one mind, we, if not one body, yet I cannot fathom thy thoughts. How doth this world appear to thee? What doth thou seeth in it? You're having a seizure? Damn, you're typing real well for having a seizure, Jose. This world of yours. It might not be as bad as you think it is, says DS. You're right. People are sometimes foolish and weak. Sometimes they do the wrong thing, but not everyone is like that. You can't give up hope for a better world. They that called me here did say much the same as thee. But their deeds did not liveth up to the promise of the flowery speech their tongues professed. They didst seek to use my powers to make war upon their fellows, to kill their enemies. Not you, the boss, but you are the boss. And now, let this end. Now. Oh no. He's going flesh mode. Yep, here we go. Okay. Right out the gate, I want to see... Yes, okay, my wyvern form is still dead. Wind Dragon, superior attack, normal properties, Behemoth is earth, mutant dragon form unknown. How do we want to do this? I don't actually know if we're in Behemoth mode if we can use items. Which do you like more, 3 or 4? We'll see how this this final boss treats me. I'll render my final judgment when we're looking at credits. Alright, we're gonna go Behemoth mode. What was... yeah, Wisdom Seed. I have Wisdom Fruit. Put one of those on Fist Puncher. And let's... vitalize up the group. Yeah, if this boss ends up being anything like the final boss in Breath of Fire 3, we might have to give it a couple of attempts. The final boss in 3 was a little rough. Soul Rend. Holy damage! Wowza! Bring me down to 1 HP, why don't ya? Goodness. Okay, I can still use items as dragon form. How many vitamins we sit? Not a lot. Vitamin and special. Searing Sands. I think we're gonna do Meteor Strike. So the whole reason that I saved my breath attacks was so when we got to this boss fight, we would have the ability to use them in situations like this, where things are looking very dangerous. Excuse you? Yeah. Alright. I hate to break a boss fight up like this, but we are around an hour 2 of the stream, so we have an ad break coming up here. I'm going to try to get this ad out as quickly as possible. Be back in just a second and continue this fight. See you guys on the other side. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Let's finish this bad boy off. So, I don't think sending Fist Puncher into Dragon form is the best idea. Just given that Soul Rend exists and can drop us down to 1 HP, I don't think being in Dragon form is the best idea. So let's just Inferno Typhoon to get the nuclear explosion. Our Giga Flare. Go me Giga Flare. Yeah. Burn. 3K. I'm gonna try something here. Let's get bold. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping this was going to get the extension so we could get 2 hits on Giga Flare. Awesome. Where's the 8 on this dice? There's my 8. All positive magic's been erased. Oh no, all of my buffs. Whatever am I gonna do? Ooh. That hurt just a little bit. So if we end up dying in this fight, I'm definitely gonna save my Wyvern form for the second phase and only cast it after he's used Soul Rend. Okay, so that's 1 and 3. I don't actually know how much health he has, but I'm using dice to try to keep track of damage. You can bring Fist Puncher back in and use a multivitamin. I guess it necessarily doesn't have to be Fist Puncher. I feel like that's just risking Fist Puncher's life. Ray can throw the multivitamin, no problem. Or better yet, Skios. Can cast Rejuvenate. And then Inferno and Typhoon. Seven. Power Flux. This one hurt. I remember this attack. It hurt a lot. Yeah, not actually as bad as I was expecting it to be. Irshin, get in there. Everybody's gonna get a chance to play. Item, vitamins. That should get everybody back up to full, and then throw a Typhoon. Okay, we can pull Fist Puncher back in and do a transformation, maybe. If we're feeling spicy, we can do a transformation. You guys feeling spicy? Any spicy people out there? I don't actually know what this spell does. It hasn't hit before. Watch it just be instant death. Okay, I kind of want to do this since that's double fire, and that'll hopefully get the double hit on. Oh, whoops! I forgot to increase my dice. Bump that up. This will hopefully allow me to get the double hit on Giga Flare. Nice. Wait. D12 doesn't work. I'm gonna need a... oh, wait, never mind. This should be 5 or up to 25k. Yeah, it should heal. Inferno Typhoon. At some point soon, we should probably use the Wisdom Fruit on Ursula and Nina. $29k. That's 33. Oh no, my magic! Oh no, you don't. Yeah. Good. Extend Giga Flare. $39. Ooh, I don't know if Yurshin's gonna survive this hit, actually. It'll be fine if he does. I have so much ammonia in my pocket. Ah, he's fine. Vitalize. I should probably use a vitamin too. Vitalize plus vitamin. Yeah, definitely a good plan to use the vitamin as well. We're just gonna chalk that up to be 40. Ooh, stun. This should put us into 41. If it's above 1,500, I'm gonna roll it to 42. Yep, I'm gonna roll that to 42. Sanctuary's fine. Okay, we have only got a couple more turns before we have to Wisdom Fruit Nina. Man, I kind of wish I leaned into Wisdom on Yurshin. I kind of wish I leaned into Wisdom on everyone. Magic is just so powerful. Damn, that didn't link. Okay. 3. Seven. Who would have thought thwarting the physical laws would be overpowered? Weird concept, right? No. So item, vitamins, special. Actually, you know what? This seems like the perfect time to put a wisdom fruit on herself. I can't imagine many better times than right now for a wisdom fruit. Nice. Not the dog! Well, Skios, you will be missed. Nice, okay. These are connecting. Hell yeah. It's 53. Like, all Skios dying means is we're gonna have to use 2 vitamins when we want to full heal a party. God, so much. We just have to use 2 vitamins to full heal a party instead of 1. Which is fine. I don't think we're in danger of running out anytime soon. I'm just gonna roll this already up to 54. Hey. This is bad, actually. Oh, that's really not good. Take me back down to 53. Use item. Where's my ammonia? Ammonia on Nina. Golly. Hold on. Just as a safety measure, mist armor for manly clothes. Manly clothes are going to make it so even if I get 1 shot, I'll be able to survive. Ammonia on Nina. Manly clothes. Item. Ammonia on Ursula. That's fine. Okay. The fact that he didn't do a party wipe there is fantastic. I think we have Ray use another ammonia. Let's get the whole party back. Vitalize everyone. Okay. Looks like we get our turns off first. We're just that much faster.
できる。
Wasn't quite a full heal. Still don't know what this spell does. It hasn't hit anyone a single time. I'm assuming it's instant death. Oh no, it's just blind. Blind poison. And we can live with that. Fist Puncher, throw some vitamins. Bring Ursula back out. Continue the Inferno Typhoon. Alright. We're feeling okay again. I'm guessing he probably has about 100k health. That would be my assumption. Six. Earthbreaker! Heart shaker! That's fine. That's a single vitamin. We can just repeat the same turn. Oh wow, Cray takes poison damage even in the back line. Interesting. Okay, this should put us up to 59, at which point we only need to do 10k more damage, and then I quit the game forever. Once we deal 69,000 damage, we're in there. Alright, is there a phase 3? I might have messed up my damage rolls there. Looks about 60k is what he had in terms of health. So, I seeth now for the first time through thy eyes. The mortals are indeed weak, foolish. Verily, a collection of contradictions. And yet, they are magnificent. Get sucked, Folu. I realized then that that fist puncher, who had traveled for so long and so far with us, was no longer with us. Man, F's in chat for fist puncher. Rip our lovely little lad. Fist puncher? But at the same time, I knew in my heart that it was still Fist Puncher. You are Fist Puncher, aren't you? Yes, Nina, I am Fist Puncher, but I am also Olu. So, what's next? What's going to happen to the world now? I understand now that Fo Lu was trying to tell me. What he really wanted to say is that the world does not need gods. Fist Puncher, you don't mean... That's right, I'm running away, and I'm taking Irshin with me. That is why I am going to cast them out. Just like you wanted me to, Dios. Fist Puncher said he was going to cast out gods. Man, I love me the 4th of July. And this, kids, is the lore behind how fireworks were invented. I think that's GG. Fist Puncher then just flies around the world, absorbing every single dragon. It'll help with all the ones that we definitely missed. They would lose their power. They would lose their power and live out their lives as ordinary mortals. Well, what is this? The endless are fading away. It would seem the gods are dead. Why didn't we kill Yuna when we had the chance? But we needn't worry about that. I can make as many gods as we want or need. Did I get a bad ending? Are there different endings to this game? Hold your horses here. Breath of Fire for endings in the world. All endings. Yep, there are a lot of endings. Solution. Now, you, Fist Puncher, are also a mortal who will grow old and someday die. Around. We'll read this in a second. I'm interested in seeing what happens after this. I guess being inside this armor's not been so bad after all. We're gonna get little endings for every single character. The dragons leave us. No flesh pillar. It was kind of a flesh pillar. Astral at the end was kind of a flesh pillar. Project Boff. Boff of these nuts. The Empire is finished. But there is still work to be done here. You mean this is goodbye then? Ursula? Yes, there are things I have to do, like find General Ruin, who, hate to break it to you, the General's dead. Ursula. Thanks for everything. What? I was only doing my duty as I know. Still, we're allies. Now, not enemies, right? Astral was definitely more of a flesh pillar than Tyrant was. Even though this was the first we had heard of this terrible event. Somehow, I had the strangest feeling. Like I had known it was going to happen. What if the gods, the beings that guide and shape our world, were to disappear? I don't know the answer to that. But there's one thing I do know. And that's that it will all work out in the end. Somehow. Fist puncher? Proper credits? Proper credits, okay. This was a good game. Let's get our final thoughts out on Breath of Fire 4. So, Anzamon asked when we were in the final boss how if I liked this more than 3, and I think I can say definitively now that we finished the game, I don't like this as much as 3. I think 3 does more interesting stuff with dungeons and character progression, both mechanically and story-wise. But this game does have its merits. I think the biggest drawback of this game comes in the form of its first 3/4 or so. The game focuses extremely heavily on story over gameplay, and the story is the same of every Breath of Fire game. It's just generic fantasy adventure, so it doesn't really lend itself well to being such a heavy story-focused game. But it was still enjoyable, particularly the last fourth of it, where like we got to go through the tomb. That was an amazing dungeon. We got to go through the castle. That was a super fun dungeon. When the difficulty started to pick up a little bit, things got really interesting. I do wish that the game was a little bit harder, but that's how it goes. The mechanics were definitely a lot more simplified than Breath of Fire 3, which would lend itself very well to a person's first playthrough. But as an individual who played Breath of Fire 3 as well, I kind of wish that it had the mechanical depth that 3 had. But it was a good time. It was all in all an enjoyable time. Let's pull up the list here and render our final verdict. Breath of Fire 4, suggested by No Speaking English. This one's actually a thinker. Good God, I've played so many games. I'm thinking Breath of Fire 4 is deserving of a solid 6 out of 10. I think it was an above average JRPG and would be a good intro JRPG for a person to play. It had the fun mechanics that you expect of a Breath of Fire game that make it feel unique and individualized as a series. But as a whole, I don't feel like this is a groundbreaking title in the series. That being said, it's still fun, it's above average, I enjoyed it. I'm happy with giving it a 6 out of 10. Oh, good. Thanks for playing. Yeah, 3's a 9 out of 10 at least. I think my first playthrough, I was definitely a bit harsh on it just because I didn't understand how the master system worked, but now that I know how masters work and how enemy abilities work and everything like that, a second playthrough of that game would definitely shoot the score up so high for me. 3 has been my favorite one that I've played. 532 encounters, 18 max combo, 20,000 max damage. Bunch of fairies, bunch of game points, bunch of fishing points. Thank you for playing Breath of Fire 4. Save your game data and continue before the last battle. Do you want to? Sure. Okay, so before we switch over to anything, I did feel like we got a bit of a bad ending there. Particularly in the form of Yuna talking about how he can just make more gods. Oh no. I actually got the good ending. Okay. So regardless, Yuna's going to talk about how he can just make more gods. What's the bad ending? So the bad ending is when we decide to side with Folu instead. At which point we have to battle our party members, it looks like. Oh, that's cool. And then here, I can just show you guys what I'm looking at here in terms of the ending. So we side with Folu and then turn into this dragon here, at which point our party members of Nina, Cray, Skios, Ursula, and Irshin become the enemies. Then we kill them. I know my path is the correct path. And then the credits roll. That's cool. That's actually pretty neat. That's pretty neat. I like that. I enjoy that it wasn't just an illusion of choice. Let's make sure I actually save. But yeah, that was Breath of Fire 4. Good game. But the list of PS1 games is never ending, and we will be switching over to our next PS1 game, which is Ling Rise, selected by our very own Drunk Kami. If you would like to see a Japanese exclusive game that I know absolutely nothing about, and I'm sure you also know nothing about, stick around. I'm going to put you guys on the BRB screen while I get switched over, and we'll be back in just a second, folks. See you guys on the other side.